A major truck accident is a terrifying event. One moment, life is normal. The next, it is shattered by the immense force of a commercial vehicle. These are not just news headlines, they are devastating moments that impact families and entire communities. The flashing lights and twisted metal are only the beginning of a long and difficult journey. The confusion and shock can be overwhelming. Families are suddenly faced with unimaginable challenges. They must deal with severe injuries, emotional trauma, and the sudden loss of a loved one. The road ahead seems uncertain and filled with questions that have no easy answers. It's a path no one should ever have to walk alone. The ripple effects of a semi-truck crash extend far beyond the highway. A family might lose its main provider, leading to immediate financial panic. How will the mortgage be paid? Who will cover the mounting medical bills? These practical worries add a heavy burden to the already immense emotional pain. The daily routines are disrupted and the future you planned for is suddenly gone. Friends and neighbors often want to help, but they may not know how. The legal and financial systems can feel cold and intimidating, leaving victims feeling isolated and powerless against large trucking and insurance companies. This is a time when support is not just helpful, it is absolutely essential for survival. Consider the recent tragedy on a Florida interstate. A woman's life was cut short when her SUV collided with a tractor-trailer that was improperly parked on the shoulder of the road. In another incident, a dump truck crashed directly into a Target store in Jones Valley, Alabama, injuring several people who were just going about their day. These are not rare occurrences. Just recently, on August 5, 2025, a major crash on I-95 in South Carolina brought traffic to a standstill and changed lives forever. These real-life examples show how quickly and unexpectedly a regular day can turn into a nightmare due to a single moment of carelessness or recklessness. These stories are heartbreaking, but they also serve as a powerful reminder. You are not just a statistic in a traffic report. You are a person, a family member, a human being who has been wronged. Understanding what happens after the crash is the first step toward regaining control. The path forward involves learning about your rights and discovering the network of support that exists to help you navigate this crisis. Help is available to guide you through the complex aftermath, ensuring you do not have to face these powerful companies and their legal teams by yourself. You have the right to seek justice and the resources to rebuild your life. When a serious truck accident happens, it is often much more than a simple mistake. It is frequently the result of what the law calls criminal negligence. This is not just a minor error in judgment. Criminal negligence means the driver acted with such a severe lack of care that it put other people's lives at risk. This could involve driving while exhausted and violating hours of service rules, operating the truck under the influence of drugs or alcohol, or driving recklessly at high speeds. When a driver makes these dangerous choices, they are not just being careless, they are committing a crime. And when their actions lead to a devastating crash, they can and should be held criminally responsible for the harm they cause. Understanding this concept is crucial for victims and their families. When police investigate a major truck crash, they are looking for evidence of this type of reckless behavior. That is why, in almost every case involving a fatality or serious injury, the truck driver faces criminal charges. These charges can range from reckless driving to vehicular manslaughter. The investigation will look into the driver's logbooks, the truck's maintenance records, and any data from the vehicle's black box. This evidence often proves that the crash was not an accident at all, but the predictable outcome of dangerous decisions made by the driver or the trucking company. This legal distinction is what opens the door for victims to receive specific forms of help. Look at the recent back-to-back crashes in South Carolina on August 4, 2025. Investigations into incidents like these often reveal patterns of negligence. Was the driver speeding to meet an unrealistic deadline? Did the company fail to properly maintain the truck's brakes? These are the questions that lead to criminal charges. The same is true for the fiery collision between two tractor-trailers on the Florida Turnpike. When a crash is that severe, it is almost certain that a serious violation of safety laws occurred. Recognizing that a crime has been committed is the key that unlocks rights and protections for the victims who have suffered so much. It elevates their status from accident victims to crime victims. This is why it matters so much. If you or a loved one has been involved in a semi-truck crash, you are likely the victim of a crime. This fact is the foundation for your right to compensation and support. The legal system provides special protections for crime victims, allowing them to seek justice and financial assistance to cope with the consequences. You do not have to passively accept what has happened. The driver's negligence created this tragedy, and the law recognizes that you deserve help to deal with the aftermath. Knowing that a crime was likely committed empowers you to take action and demand the support you are entitled to receive. As the victim of a crime, you have specific rights. One of the most important is the right to apply for crime victim compensation. Every state has a fund designed to help innocent victims deal with the financial devastation caused by a crime. Since most serious truck crashes involve criminal charges like reckless driving, victims are almost always eligible for this support. This is not a loan. It is financial assistance that you are entitled to. It is designed to alleviate the immediate burdens that fall on families after a tragedy, allowing you to focus on healing instead of worrying about how to pay for everything. This compensation is a vital lifeline during an incredibly difficult time. This support can cover a wide range of urgent expenses that arise after a crash. If a loved one was tragically killed, crime victim compensation can help pay for funeral and burial expenses, easing that financial strain during a time of grief. For those who are injured, the fund can help cover medical bills and the costs of rehabilitation or therapy. It can also provide compensation for lost wages if you or a family member are unable to work because of the crash. These funds are there to ensure that you are not financially ruined by someone else's criminal actions. It is your right to access this help, and there are people who can guide you through the application process. Beyond financial aid, you also have the right to be informed and involved in the criminal court proceedings against the driver. You have the right to be heard. Government-trained criminal traffic crime victim advocates are available to stand by your side. These dedicated volunteers and professionals can explain the legal process in simple terms, keep you updated on the case, and even accompany you to court hearings. They act as your voice, ensuring that your perspective and suffering are considered by the prosecutor and the judge. This support system is designed to empower you, so you never feel lost or alone while navigating the complexities of the justice system. Gaining access to these resources starts with one simple step: asking for help. You have the right to information, and that includes a copy of the official crash report. This document is essential, as it contains the details of the investigation and is often needed to file for compensation and legal claims. You should not have to pay for a report that details a crime committed against you. Advocates are standing by to help you obtain this report for free. Understanding your rights is the first step toward justice, and there are people ready and willing to help you take that step with confidence and support. The journey to recovery after a devastating truck crash can feel long and overwhelming, but you do not have to face it by yourself. Immediate free help is available right now. A dedicated team of volunteers and advocates is ready to assist victims and their families anywhere in the United States. They understand the shock and pain you are experiencing, and they are trained to provide the practical support you need to get through this. Whether you need help with medical bills, funeral expenses, lost wages, or navigating the court system, they are there for you. Your location does not matter. Support can reach you wherever you are, whenever you need it most. To get started, we encourage you to reach out for the help you deserve. You can visit the website www.truckcrashnews.com for valuable information and resources. The site is updated with recent news, including footage from crashes like those in South Carolina and Alabama, helping you understand you are not alone in this experience. If you prefer to speak with someone directly, you can call 305-525-8957 at any time. A compassionate advocate will answer your call, listen to your story, and immediately begin connecting you with the resources you need. This call is free, confidential, and there is no obligation. It is simply a lifeline to the help that is waiting for you. One of the first things we can help you with is obtaining a free copy of the traffic homicide report or the full crash report. This document is a critical piece of evidence and the first step toward securing your rights and pursuing justice. Our team knows how to navigate the system to get this report into your hands quickly and without any cost to you. Let us handle the bureaucracy so you can focus on what truly matters: your family's health and well-being. This is more than just a service. It is our commitment to supporting victims during their time of greatest need. We are here to lift that burden from your shoulders. Please do not wait. The sooner you reach out, the sooner we can help. Justice and hope are possible, even after the darkest of days. By connecting with experienced advocates, you are taking a powerful step toward healing and holding the responsible parties accountable. Let us stand with you, guide you, and fight for you. Call 305-525-8957 or 1-800-401-9128. Visit www.crimevictimsadvocates.com for immediate help. Plus, you can look at www.truckcrashnews.com today to get your free crash report and access the nationwide network of support that is ready to help you and your family. You have suffered enough. It is time to let others help you on the path to recovery.